The American corporate world was taken aback on March 3, 2025, by the unexpected resignation of Rodney McMullen, the CEO of supermarket giant Kroger. McMullen's departure, announced in a brief statement released by the company, sent shockwaves through the industry and left many wondering about the circumstances surrounding his sudden exit. While the official statement cited personal conduct as the reason, the lack of specifics fueled speculation and raised questions about the future of the company. McMullen, a Kroger veteran who had been with the company for nearly 5 decades, had been at the helm since 2014. His tenure was marked by both successes and challenges, including the company's efforts to adapt to the rapidly evolving grocery industry and the ultimately unsuccessful attempt to merge with rival Albertsons. The news of his resignation came as a surprise to many, particularly given the recent challenges the company had faced. The sudden departure of a CEO, especially one with such a long and storied history with the company, inevitably creates uncertainty. Investors, employees, and industry observers were left to grapple with the implications of McMullen's departure and what it might mean for Kroger's future. Kroger's official statement regarding McMullen's resignation was short on details, stating only that an investigation into his personal conduct had found his actions to be inconsistent with the company's ethics policies. The statement did not elaborate on the nature of the investigation or the specific actions that led to McMullen's departure. This lack of transparency fueled speculation and led to a flurry of rumors and conjecture within the industry. Some analysts speculated that the investigation may have uncovered a personal scandal, while others wondered if there was a connection to the failed Albertsons merger. The company, however, remained tight-lipped, declining to provide any further comment beyond the initial statement. This lack of clarity left many stakeholders feeling uneasy. Investors were concerned about the potential impact on the company's stock price, while employees worried about the stability of their jobs. The business community as a whole was left to ponder the implications of such a high-profile resignation and the importance of ethical conduct in today's corporate environment. Despite the circumstances surrounding his departure, Rodney McMullen leaves behind a complex legacy at Kroger. His rise through the ranks of the company was nothing short of remarkable. Starting as a part-time stock clerk in 1978 while attending the University of Cincinnati, McMullen steadily climbed the corporate ladder, holding various positions in finance and operations before becoming CEO in 2014. McMullen was known for his deep understanding of the grocery business and his commitment to customer service. He played a key role in Kroger's expansion and modernization efforts, overseeing the introduction of new technologies, store formats, and private label products. Under his leadership, Kroger consistently ranked among the top performers in the industry. However, McMullen's tenure was not without its challenges. The company faced increasing competition from online retailers and discount grocers, putting pressure on margins and forcing Kroger to innovate and adapt. The failed merger with Albertsons, which would have created a grocery behemoth, was a significant setback and raised questions about the company's future direction. McMullen's sudden departure comes at a time when Kroger, like many other traditional retailers, is navigating a period of significant change and uncertainty. The rise of online grocery shopping, coupled with changing consumer preferences, has forced established players like Kroger to rethink their business models and find new ways to compete. The company has made strides in recent years to adapt to these evolving market conditions. Kroger has invested heavily in its digital capabilities, expanding its online ordering and delivery services. The company has also focused on growing its private label offerings, which offer higher margins and differentiate it from competitors. However, these efforts have come at a cost, and Kroger's profit margins have been squeezed in recent years. The failed merger with Albertsons, which was intended to provide greater scale and efficiency, would have helped to address some of these challenges. Now, without McMullen at the helm, Kroger must find a new path forward. Section 5. The Albertsons Aftermath, a Cloud of Uncertainty. The failed merger with Albertsons, announced in 2022 and ultimately abandoned in early 2025 due to regulatory concerns, cast a long shadow over McMullen's final months as CEO. The proposed $25 billion deal, which would have created the largest supermarket chain in the United States, faced intense scrutiny from antitrust regulators who argued that it would stifle competition and harm consumers. The collapse of the deal was a major setback for Kroger, which had hoped to use the merger to strengthen its position in the increasingly competitive grocery market. The company had already begun to incur significant costs related to the proposed merger, including legal fees and integration planning. To further complicate matters, Albertsons filed a lawsuit against Kroger shortly after the merger was abandoned, alleging that Kroger had breached the terms of their agreement. The lawsuit, which is seeking billions of dollars in damages, adds another layer of uncertainty to Kroger's already complex situation. Section 6. The business world reacts, a ripple effect. The news of McMullen's resignation sent shockwaves through the business world, prompting a flurry of analysis and commentary. Industry observers and analysts grappled with the implications of his sudden departure, both for Kroger and for the broader retail landscape. Some experts pointed to the increasing pressure on CEOs to navigate ethical complexities in today's business environment. The #MeToo movement and a heightened awareness of corporate social responsibility have led to greater scrutiny of executive behavior, both inside and outside the workplace. McMullen's resignation, regardless of the specifics of the investigation, served as a stark reminder that even the most seasoned executives are not immune to such scrutiny. Others focused on the challenges facing the grocery industry as a whole. The rise of online retailers, the growth of private label brands, and shifting consumer preferences have created a fiercely competitive landscape. McMullen's departure, coming at a time when Kroger is already grappling with these industry-wide headwinds, raised questions about the company's ability to maintain its market-leading position. Section 7. The search for a new leader. Charting a course for the future. In the wake of McMullen's resignation, Kroger's board of directors moved swiftly to appoint an interim CEO. Ronald Sargent, a seasoned executive with extensive experience in the retail industry, was tapped to lead the company while a permanent replacement is sought. Sargent, who has served on Kroger's board since 2006, brought a wealth of knowledge about the company and the industry to the role. The search for a permanent CEO is expected to be a thorough and comprehensive process. Kroger's board will be tasked with identifying a leader who can not only navigate the company through the current period of uncertainty, but also set a strategic course for the future. The ideal candidate will likely have a deep understanding of the evolving grocery landscape, a proven track record of success in driving innovation and growth, and a strong commitment to ethical leadership. The new CEO will face a daunting set of challenges, including fending off competition, adapting to changing consumer preferences, and restoring trust in the wake of McMullen's departure. Section 8. The importance of ethics, lessons learned. McMullen's resignation, while shrouded in mystery, serves as a potent reminder of the paramount importance of ethical conduct in today's business environment. Regardless of the specifics of the investigation, his departure underscores the fact that even the most senior executives are held to high standards of conduct. In today's hyper-connected world where news travels at lightning speed and reputations can be tarnished in an instant, ethical lapses can have far-reaching consequences. Consumers are increasingly demanding transparency and accountability from the companies they patronize, and they are quick to punish those perceived as acting unethically. McMullen's resignation should serve as a wake-up call for businesses of all sizes. Companies must prioritize ethical conduct at all levels of the organization, and create a culture where employees feel empowered to speak up when they witness wrongdoing. Section 9. Conclusion moving forward. The resignation of Rodney McMullen marked a significant turning point in Kroger's history. His departure, while abrupt and shrouded in uncertainty, created an opportunity for the company to reflect on its past and chart a new course for the future. As Kroger embarks on this new chapter, it will be essential for the company to prioritize transparency, accountability, and ethical conduct. By reaffirming its commitment to these core values, Kroger can begin to rebuild trust with its stakeholders and position itself for continued success in the years to come. The grocery industry is in a state of constant evolution, and Kroger must continue to adapt and innovate to remain competitive. The company's ability to do so will depend largely on its ability to attract and retain top talent, foster a culture of innovation, and maintain a laser focus on meeting the needs of its customers. The road ahead may be uncertain, but Kroger has the opportunity to emerge from this period of transition as a stronger and more resilient company.